For nearly 2,000 years, ice wasn't just a dessert, it was power. In many ancient civilizations, only kings and nobles were allowed to enjoy ice. In some places, stealing ice from royal storage could even lead to death. Think about that. Something that today costs just a few dollars was once treated like gold. But in the 18th and 19th centuries, something strange happened. The elites suddenly began spreading sweet frozen desserts across the world. Ice cream, a food once reserved for royalty, suddenly became a treat for everyone. The question is, why? Was it simply industrial progress, or could there be something darker behind it? One controversial theory suggests that the spread of sugary foods may have been the largest psychological experiment in human history, a way to control dopamine.
To understand this mystery, we need to go back thousands of years. In ancient Persia, around 500 BC, nobles enjoyed a frozen dessert called falude, made from ice and sweet syrup stored in massive cooling structures called yakchals. In ancient China, the Tang dynasty emperors had kitchens dedicated to frozen milk mixtures. In Rome, Emperor Nero famously sent servants to the mountains to collect snow. That snow was then mixed with honey, fruits, and wine. But there was a problem. Ice was extremely rare. Without refrigeration, the only way to get it was from mountains or winter storage. That made ice a symbol of power. Serving ice in summer meant one thing. You had wealth. You had resources. You had control. Ice was not just food. It was political theater.
By the 17th and 18th centuries, European elites began experimenting with frozen desserts. Italian and French aristocrats mixed milk, sugar, eggs, and ice. This created something very close to modern ice cream. At royal banquets, it became a sensation. Guests were amazed, but still, only the elite could afford it. Sugar was expensive. Ice was rare. The process was complex. Then the Industrial Revolution changed everything. Refrigeration improved, sugar trade exploded, and mass food production began. Ice cream slowly transformed from a royal luxury into a global product.
During the 18th and 19th centuries, sugar consumption skyrocketed. Historians even refer to this era as the Sugar Revolution. Sugar went from luxury to mass commodity. But modern science discovered something fascinating. Sugar strongly affects the human brain. When we eat sugary foods, the brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical linked to pleasure and reward. In simple terms, sugar makes us feel good. But dopamine also has a darker side. High dopamine spikes can reinforce habits and cravings. Some scientists even compare sugar's effect to mild addictive substances.
This is where the conspiracy theory begins. Some alternative historians speculate that the spread of sugary foods may not have been purely economic. Imagine Europe during the Industrial Revolution. Cities were overcrowded, working conditions were brutal, social unrest was growing. Elites faced a massive challenge. How do you keep a rapidly growing working class stable? One theory suggests that cheap pleasures, alcohol, entertainment, and sugary foods helped calm the population. Small bursts of happiness in difficult lives. Is there proof? No direct evidence suggests ice cream was designed as social control. But today,
The global sugar industry is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and dopamine-triggering foods dominate modern diets. Today, ice cream feels harmless, a simple treat, a moment of joy. But its history tells a deeper story. From royal courts to industrial factories, from power to pleasure. Was the spread of sugary food just technological progress? Or were we unknowingly part of the largest behavioral experiment in history? Maybe we'll never know. But the next time you eat ice cream, ask yourself one question. Did you choose the ice cream, or did your brain choose it for you?